Okay, so the last time I did one of these videos, people seem to like it, so we're going to do another overview of the Garden of the Witch Battle Pass and event. So currently, if you want to get the Battle Pass, you can purchase it. It's 1000 Blood Bonds for the base level and 2040 Blood Bonds for the Battle Pass bundle, which gives you the Battle Pass plus 12 levels. You can only purchase this from levels 1 to 26, just because this would take you then to the max level of 38. Looking into the battle pass, we'll quickly just do an overview of all the skins. There is currently 4 pages, so let's look into it. So level 1 gives us World of Flame. Like I say, we've got a theme going on here with witches versus welders, it seems, which is pretty neat. Got a little propane tank on the back. We get another Mose and Obrez skin, which is called Iron Fury. It's pretty neat. And then we get the Obrez match at level 2. So this appears to be an Obrez, just with a longer stock. It almost looks like a Berthier, but not as good. But I guess time will tell. We get a skin for the Carbine. Looks really nice. It's leaning into like the almost like primitive tribal skulls. Yeah, I like it. Very, yeah. Then we get a animation for the Obrez. Like a little forward spin and then backward spin. No Man's Sting as a charm. These look like decoys. Or a bunch of like razor blades held together. We get a flare gun. Flare pistol skin. Some blood bonds to level 7. We get a skin. They seem to be doing this where they follow the same theme. So this is called Iron Fury. This is just Iron Fury on the match. I get why they're doing it. It does feel a little bit lazy. Uppercut skin, very nice. I'm a big fan of like etched metal, and this definitely has that look. From reading this, they say this pistol was taken from the cobbled cavity of a sunken crypt in Blanchett Graves. Okay, a little bit of lore. We have the same skin, once again. Spirit Caller, but it's on the aperture. And then we have the Carbine Silencer finally, so we're getting a silenced version of the Carbine. Once again, Iron Fury has just been slapped on the Obrez Extended. Some charms here. Widower's Luck. Then we get a little animation for Carbine. It's not so much a weapon inspect, more as it is an emote, I think. We're then getting a Dark Dynamite Satchel skin, which is once again leading into this tribal, primitive, skull and bones and wax. Nice little bit of floral decoration on the actual dynamite sticks. And then we get Lockjaw, a Romero skin. Very similar to what we had with the Mobrez. That's it. That's its new term, the Mobrez. And then we have Bruja, Maiden. So I'm guessing it's going to be like a skinned version where there's going to be almost like different tiers. And what do we have? We have like a prayer bead charm. Seems to have ties to Hail Mary. We then get the Iron Fury on the Mose and Obrez mace. And then we have the Mose and Obrez Sharp Eye. So this is effectively a match with a Deadeye scope. So it's almost like a 2-slot Berthier Deadeye. We get a skin for the recovery shot for those people who are using it. And we get an emo with the Romero. Like I said, it's just like a point. I almost feel like this could be used across different weapons as a way of like communicating. The Carbine is getting subsonic ammo, and then we have the Lockjaw being applied across the Romero family, it seems. So we have the Alamo now. And we have the Night Tyrant being applied on the uppercut Deadeye. Once again, we've got this like etched metal look. So it just seems like they're just going with skin family variants and just kind of applying it across the board. We get Welder Torch. Kind of similar to the first one. Maybe a slight variance. And then we have little cat's eye charm, Cottonmouth's Gaze. So it's meant to be like a snake eye. We get the Lockjaw on the Talon. 100 Blood Bonds at 32. Iron Fury on the Sharp Eye. Then we get like a, almost like a blessing of the uppercut. And then finally, yeah, we get Spirit Caller on the Carbine Silencer. So they're just going with skin families again. It feels a bit lazy. And then the final version is Bruja Crone. This is at level 38. And the spoilover charm is Sickle of Sacrifice. It's in reference to Daughter of Decay. Now, there is a skin that is available. I think it is part of a bundle. You can buy them separately, but it's always encouraged to buy them together if you want that. So this one we have Servant of the Void. Very spooky. Like it. We also finally get a skin for the launcher. So the 2-slot bomb launcher we get a skin for. Not really adding that much. Maybe just a bit of like rope and dirt, so it looks like you've died with it already. And we get another skin for the 1865 Carbine. I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing, but let's have a look at equipment skins. Nope, it's just these two. So if you are wanting it, get it now. It's on a bundle offer for a limited time. And they did add a few new charms to the skin. So we've got Demon Ward, like a little tiki shell. We got Emerald Dove, so it's like a bird with an emerald in it. It's quite nice. We have Lucky Buckle. Sergeant Bridgewater's luck would have run out if not for his heavy belt buckle. So this is the one-eyed hunter. And then we have Seer's Eye, which is a reference to the Prescient one. Wonder if this one is a reference. So this is a reference to the Archaeologist, and this is a reference. Doesn't say, doesn't specify. So this is just a general charm. They added new animations, no new animations, and that's it. Look forward to seeing you in the bayou.